Good day, my people. There's something I really want to talk about. See, I'm not a politician, and I don't want to sound like one. But in the recent time, I've taken out time to listen to this guy, Peter Obi. And seriously, this guy is really making sense. See, I don't mean, I'm not talking about 2023 election or but I'm just being conscious of a lot of things since I started listening to this guy, Peter Obi. Like, in all his talks, he made us to understand that the major problem Nigeria is having is spending more than that Nigeria is a consuming nation, not a productive nation. And seriously, when I begin to think deep, I discovered that it's not just Nigeria. Most of our families are like that. Now, let me use myself as an example. In my family, most times when we cook on daily basis, and I know that is how it is in some families, a meal, you can prepare your food depending on your budget. But most times, because we don't really take time to budget and streamline everything we are spending based on what we are earning. For instance, sometimes when we make soup, we use like 10,000 or more to prepare a soup that we'll eat for like 2 days, because you will have at least you have beef in it, you will have white meat, because I eat white meat these days instead of beef. We still have fish inside it. Now, before you add this up and other things you use in preparing the food, in making the soup, at least you spend like 10,000 or more, depending on Nigerian market. That is for soup alone. Maybe that soup will last for 2 days. So break it down. You have 5,000 just for soup. Afternoon, you still budget around maybe 5 to 8,000, on, let's say, the minimum 5,000. Night 5,000. So which means in a day, a family of 7 is spending like 15,000 just on meal. House rent is not there. You now check it. 15,000 per day. 15,000 per day. 15,000 times 30 days in a month. That's about 450,000 for a month. Now, let's assume I'm earning 150,000 a month. Let's say I'm a government worker, I'm earning 150,000, which some people are earning less than that. There are people, our minimum wage here is still around 30,000. Now, if I'm earning 150,000 per month, which means every month I'll be owing 300,000. I will borrow 300,000 just to feed my family. Yes. And that is actually the situation in Nigeria. And this is not investment. This 450,000 is not investment. It's just to feed the family, to put food on the table. 450,000 per month. Now, that 450,000 now, if you times it times 12 in a year, that is 5.4 million in a year. And this is someone that is earning 150,000 a month. In a year now, the person will be making 150,000 times 12. That is 1.8 million. So the other one should be borrowed in order for your family to feed before you start talking of investment. But then, since, being conscious of what Obi is saying, we really need to, and I know the way it is for me is that is how it is for most families. We spend more than we are earning. And what else do we need to do? Is either we streamline our spending check most of the things that are not really necessary and cut it off. But the first step is to be conscious of what we are spending on daily basis, Because sometimes you may be spending this money without knowing. Then at the end of the day, if you're someone that borrowed money from bank or you're doing business, you won't know that you're spending like 450,000 a month. And maybe some of the money is coming from your business. At the end of the your financial year, you won't see the money you're using in doing your business, and you think your village people are taking your money. They didn't. You ate it, you spent it. But it's just that we are not conscious of it. So the point I'm trying to make is, Peter Obi is reminding the country, the people, to be more spending conscious, to be more productive. If 450,000 is invested in a business and is generating money, it's far better than just spending it. And the worst is that you're spending it without even knowing you're spending it. Because sometimes you just come home, the soup is ready, the food is ready, it's sweet, it's nice, with all those fish meats, packed very well, that you have to struggle in order to make get to where the soup is. And you're happy, you think your family is doing well. Guy, you're eating your destiny gradually without being conscious of it. But then the moment you become conscious of it, like since I started listening to the guy and started doing this mathematics, seriously, I must tell you, sometimes when they bring this food, sometimes I even lose appetite, because I know that automatically if I'm eating, once I'm eating it, I'm gradually eating my fusion. I'm gradually eating the money I'll use in building house. It's part of what is in that my soup. So then what do we do to be spending conscious, to be more productive, to think more on how to make money instead of just spending? Or else, if we don't take time, then Tinubu will be right, because we will just feed our family with agbado, kiniko, give them, so that, you understand what I mean. So we want Obi to be right instead of Tinubu to be right. I don't mean to say it this way, but then I have to tell you.